For this week, rash has been a very common complaint in our clinic. How do we manage this at home? Let me show you. First is this rash called dermatitis, and we usually get it from direct contact with potential allergens, mostly plants and soap. It is usually characterized to be red, itchy, and very dry. For dermatitis, we usually use these different types of cream to manage the symptoms. Next is your diaper rash. Usually get it from prolonged skin contact with your baby's pee and poo. Depending on how bad your diaper rash is, this is the creams that we usually use to manage it. Next is your heat rash. Usually you see it more with younger kids. You don't use any cream for this. Make sure that the baby is cool and use comfy clothes and avoid too much sun exposure. Next is our mosquito bites. Usually we manage it with this cream. Next is your roseola rash. Usually happens with younger kids. It usually has like 2 to 3 days of high-grade fever, and then suddenly the rash broke from head to toe. It's usually caused by a virus. You can't do anything much for this. It usually self-resolves and usually lasts for 1 week. Next is your molluscum rash that looks like this. Very common among older children, especially those who go to daycare. It's self-limiting but sometimes stays up to 6 months to 1 year. We normally use these medication to help with the rash. Lastly, if you see this rash on your child, make sure to make an appointment with urgent care or your PCP as soon as possible. This is a rash caused by a tick bite, and that might be cause Lyme's disease. That's why early antibiotics is really helpful.